Now to a busy day in the Red Sea, where the U.S. has reported a number of attempted Houthi strikes in the past day. The U.S. says it shot down a drone, intercepted an unmanned surface vehicle, and confirmed 2 anti-ship ballistic missiles were fired, all within an 8-hour time frame Thursday morning. No one was hurt. In his first press conference since his hospitalization, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin blamed Iran and Iranian-funded terrorist groups for what he called turmoil in the region.
So this is a dangerous moment in the Middle East. We will continue to work to avoid a wider conflict in the region. But we will take all necessary actions to defend the United States, our interests, and our people.
And CBS News national security correspondent David Martin joins me once again from the Pentagon. David, when we were talking last night, you mentioned that the U.S. had hit some of these Houthi drones on the launch pad. Is the U.S. getting any better at defending in the Red Sea now that they've had some practice at going after these?
Not enough so that the shipping companies have been persuaded that it's safe to send their container ships and their oil tankers back through the Red Sea and start using the Suez Canal again. You described the 3 attacks that happened within 8 hours today. True, none of them succeeded. None of them caused damage to any ship. The drone was shot out of the sky. The suicide boat was shot out of the water, and the ballistic missiles landed in the water. But if you owned a multi-million-dollar ship that was carrying a multi-million-dollar cargo, would you tell that ship to run that gauntlet? It just is not does not make good economic sense. To succeed in this mission, the U.S. Navy has to do more than just defend the Red Sea. It has to suppress the fire coming out of Yemen. And we are now into 3 weeks that the U.S. has been conducting strikes in Yemen, and the Houthis keep firing back. So they have just not succeeded in accomplishing the mission yet.
And I want to follow up on something I thought I heard you say Wednesday night, which was that since the Houthis are taking these actions in response to the Israel-Hamas war, or Israel's actions in that war, does that put more pressure on a negotiated peace settlement? In other words, is there thinking that if there's a peace settlement, maybe these attacks on these ships would stop?
Well, actually, that was suggested quietly to the Houthis during the first ceasefire. They said, look, you've got a ceasefire in Gaza. Why don't you just declare victory and call off your strikes? It didn't work. The strikes have continued, and I know of no reason to believe that if another ceasefire is negotiated, that the Houthis will take that as an occasion to declare victory. But you know, with all that's going on in Gaza with the hostages and civilian casualties, I think there's already more than enough pressure to negotiate a ceasefire.
And just quickly, David, did Secretary Austin say anything about this attack or this response to the militants? Did we learn anything new from what he said?
Well, he obviously made it clear that the U.S. still intends to conduct these strikes, and he is very unimpressed with the fact that these militias in Iraq have announced that they have suspended all of their military operations against American forces. That's not going to forestall these attacks. And he also makes the point that this is going to be different than the kind of one-and-done strikes that the U.S. has been doing in retaliation for previous attacks. And he said, look, the adversary is not approaching this with a one-and-done mentality. They've conducted 165 strikes against U.S. troop locations. So the U.S. is not going to take a one-and-done mentality anymore, and the U.S. has a lot more weapons than those militias.
David Martin at the Pentagon. Thanks, as always, David.